Hello, everybody. Dave Neal here, stand-up comic and host of Bachelor in Paradise, a Guy's Review. Well, we've got the preview for tonight's Bachelor in Paradise, a couple different promo clips on Bachelor in Paradise's Instagram account, and some cryptic messages from Wells saying this might be the most insane moment you're ever going to see on the show. It's all coming up right now. Do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and if you want extra content or just want to support my channel, you can go to patreon.com/Dave Neal for extended live stand-up comedy videos and also private podcasts where I talk about the algorithm, behind the scenes, growing of the podcast. I got a new light system coming up. It's going to be amazing. You guys are going to love it. All right, in the meantime, let's get into this. Again, no live streams today. I'm recording this way before sunrise, super early in the morning, so I could get this content out. I've got a comedy short film I'm filming later today with a fun production company. So if you want to check that out, go to my Instagram and I'll show you some behind-the-scenes content. All right, let's get into it. So here's what Wells says. I'll read what Wells says and then I'll play you guys a couple of the videos. Wells Adams teased the most insane Bachelor in Paradise moment, and thanks to spoilers, we know exactly what happens. I won't say any of the spoilers today, but it's going to involve Ivan. Okay, here's what Wells says to Entertainment Tonight. Everybody's been saying how this is such a bonkers year, and I keep on being like, you guys haven't seen anything yet. It's about to get even more insane, and that's what's coming up this week on Bachelor in Paradise. I've been teasing all season long that the craziest thing that happens this season hasn't happened yet. A lot of people thought that I was teasing the throwing of the cake in the fire or even the Aaron confrontation with Ivan, and it's not. What Ivan and I go talk about is the thing that I thought, from my vantage point, was the most insane thing. It's a thing that has never happened before in Paradise, probably will never happen again, and if not for some crazy, weird, extreme circumstance, wouldn't have happened. I think people are going to be blown away when they hear what happens. All right, a lot of nothing was said right there, but what we know, and I'm not going to give any spoilers away, you can watch the other video if you want that, but what we know from last episode is that Ivan does something with somebody back at the hotel when they were evacuating because of the tropical storm. So he gets caught, we find out what that is, and I'm sure it's going to be interesting. Blake Moynes comments, "My sweet, sweet Ivan, what did you do?" And we're about to find out. So anyway, but if you want that actual spoiler, I made a video of it last week. Otherwise, just wait for tonight. It's a 3-hour episode. It's going to be a long one, and then we'll talk about it all day tomorrow. So make sure you're subscribed. Alerts turned on, so we'll get all this content in tomorrow. All right, here's Wells playing the Big Brother role on the beach.
This can't really end well.
She's crying.
Do you have anything to tell me?
It seems really serious.
Love makes you do crazy things.
Bachelor in Paradise, new Tuesday on ABC.
Love makes you do crazy things. You heard it here first, folks. Now the question, when he says love, does he mean love or does he mean the fact that he's on a beach and he has to get his rocks off? All right, I'll play three quick promos for you here. I actually really like what Bachelor in Paradise has done. I don't compliment the show too often, but I really like these promos they put together on their Instagram page. You know, it kind of helps us get all excited.
Kenny has just been kind of weird all morning. Like, normally, like, he's holding my hand and he's, like, on my leg and, like, has his arm around me. He wasn't really doing that. So now I'm freaked out, like...
I've just got all these thoughts racing through my mind, thinking, you know, what's going on, what could be happening.
I can tell you've been acting different today.
I got a weird feeling the last 2 nights. I feel like I might still be in a different place than you are. I feel like if we're gonna get engaged, like, we both have to be pretty sure of where we're at. And I just still feel like you're not sure. I just don't want to get in over our heads, thinking we're in a place that we're not. There's only a few days left. Like, do we need to, like, pump the brakes a minute?
I'm kind of
Contrived.
blindsided by this, and I don't understand where it's coming from. I know in the past I have pulled back, but I don't want that to be the case this time.
All right, so this feels 1,000% contrived. You know, the whole like, all right, you're doing well, just pretend like you're not ready, and then boom, we have a wedding. You know what I mean? I don't know. We'll have to see what happens. Zachary says, I don't think they will last. They seem like two completely different people. Bachelorette Windmill, I don't know why, but I still find it's hard to see them as a couple. Why did this pop up when you hit the like button? Did you guys just see that? What was that? I just had let's see what the replies are. We just had a weird pop-up right there. Let's see who's liking the photo. I don't know. We'll have to figure it. Okay, let's go to the next one. Did you guys see that? That was Sally that just popped up, but I don't know why. Sally, of course, is supposed to be on the next Bachelor, but may be back with her ex-fiance. What a dumpster fire of a story that is. More on that to come. All right, so what's with the whole will you go to prom with me? Oh, we didn't play that one yet. All right, let's play this one. Let's see if there's a prom on the beach. Paradise prom.
It's gonna be totally 80s.
Okay. I can get down with that.
Serena, will you go to prom with me?
Totally tubular. Tonight, 8-7. Okay, Paradise Prom. I'm all about it. Yeah, they need more of this stuff. They need emojis. They need pop-ups. They need themes. They basically need to take us back to college where every party was a theme party. This is what we need. They need to tell us in advance so we can all dress up for our 80s prom. Get your hair done. Get your perms, your ruffles. Get the whole thing going on. Remember the 80s? George Bush Sr.? Was that the 80s? No, that wasn't the 80s. Either Reagan. Anything pre 2017, I've just wiped off of my brain. All right, so there it is. There's Paradise Prom. And all right, let's go to again, 3 hours tonight. Get the popcorn ready.
Everybody's starting to realize that we are running out of time.
A conversation could be uncomfortable, but these are conversations that you just have to have.
Early on, like, it was, like, passionate. That's not there anymore.
This can't really end well.
She's crying.
Do you have anything to tell me?
It seems really serious.
Love makes you do weird, crazy things.
Bachelor in Paradise, new tonight on ABC and stream.
I love the girl who goes, she's crying. Every woman needs another lady be like, she's crying. Is she happy? Is she sad? No, she's crying. Okay, we thought she was crying, but now that we got the announcement from Becky, she's crying. Everyone, she's crying. Come on, go get the chicken nuggets. Bring the barbecue sauce, bring the honey, bring the mayo, bring whatever you can. We need as many dipping sauces as possible. If a lady's crying, you need the dipping sauces. I don't know about you guys, but nothing stops my lady dead in her tracks from a bad mood, like a couple dipping sauces and something to dip in them, whether it be tater tots. Listen, if you don't, let me talk to you guys. If you live in the United States and you haven't bought your lady a $15 fry-o-later, what are you doing? What pandemic are you even in? This is the time right now to get a fry-o-later. Go to Trader Joe's frozen food section. Throw everything at it. Throw the different Greek little pocket things. Throw the chicken nuggets. Throw the potato puffs. Throw the French fries. Throw the sweet potato French fries. Whatever you can get out there. Why don't they hire me? I would just slay as a Trader Joe's. Put on the Hawaiian shirt. Anyway, all right. If there's any air fryer later companies out there, hit me up. One hot kid doc said it perfectly. I should be used to the bait and switch routine by now, but sadly I still get worked up watching these clips. Yeah, it's like your dog. You ever take a treat or a ball and you fake throw it and your dog goes, huh? That's how we are every time we watch these. It's the same thing. So that's your preview for tonight's episode. I think we got it all covered here. We're obviously going to have big conversations. We have Kenny wondering if he wants to get engaged, which I think is fully fabricated. I mean, I'll be honest with you guys. Let me switch cameras here. I'll be honest with you guys. And again, apologies if I look dead right now. It's like 3 a.m. That's not. It's 6. I hit the like button if you like content before the sun comes up. Before the sun comes up, I'll be recapping before the sun comes up. Power recapper. All right. You don't need that. So my thoughts are, most powerful couple on the show right now. And by powerful, I mean they're into each other. They know it. They have the chance. Who would you bet, if you had to put your money on it, would make it 5 years from now? I know that's a tall order, but who would you bet? My guess, Kenny and Mari. That's my guess. Do I think Grocery Store Joe and Serena have what it takes to make it in 5 years? I think Joe does, and it's nothing against Serena. And I'm purely going off not just her age, but she feels young. And I'm not saying Mari doesn't feel young, but I feel like Kenny feels younger than Joe. Does this make sense? Kenny's lifestyle feels younger than Joe, which makes their age gap not as far apart. And people go, who cares if there's an age gap? No one should care if there's an age gap. But psychologically, emotionally, if there's an age gap where you're like 23 and your boyfriend's 40 and you want to go to all the music festivals and he's there dancing like, I just wish we had, the Temptations back or whatever. The Temptations ain't coming back, okay? Wrong generation. So anyway, sometimes an age gap works, sometimes it doesn't. But as far as Kenny and Mari go, I feel like he's pretty immature for a 40-year-old. Hey, look, come on. That's fair to say. I'd say I'm immature for a 36-year-old. He's immature for a 40-year-old. Maybe she's mature for, what is she, a 24-year-old? So maybe their paths can cross a little bit more than Serena and Joe. Where and again, maybe I got Serena wrong. We'll have to see. I can't even think of any other. Oh, of course we have. Well, let's give it a fair fight here. Let's give it a fair fight. We've got Marissa and Riley. They very well could be made for each other. What can happen sometimes when a relationship is so hot when it starts off is that, you paint over the red flags of other issues. Will Riley and Marissa be able to adapt their beach love to everyday life? If they can do that, then they've got this thing made. Pop out a bunch of kids, have a beautiful family. Riley's going to have the kids with six packs because he's, you know what I mean? Hey, that'd be great. But we'll have to see how it plays out. Let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment. Again, no live streams today. I'll be busy recording a short film project, so you can go to my Instagram at DNeals if you want to check that out. And also, don't forget, I've got my Dave Neal community. Oh, that's the wrong one here. I've got the Dave Neal community on Facebook, and we have 746 members. We just started promoting it this week. That's where you can go for any sort of discussion, Bachelor related, my comedy related, anything within my universe, get over there. That's where you want to be. And for everything else, I will see you guys later on. Bye now. Have a good one.